Hey, what it is, what it is. Welcome to another episode of Enter the Farplane. This is Enter the Farplane number 12. We're going at strong for 3 months now. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. Moving into the New Year's and Christmas and everything. We got Clake over here. Go ahead and say hi, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the episode.
And you got me, your other host, Tech Maki. What's good, man? What's good? How's everybody doing? Hope the holidays are treating you well. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this goodness. Clake, I'll let you start, man, as usual.
Okay, so we're gonna go over the Noctis banner and the last banner polls, stuff like that. So again, the banner had Charlotte, Shizuru, Mercedes, and Noctis. That banner is still going on for I think a week still. Yep. However, we don't have the daily polls coming from that. That will be coming from the new Christmas banner. My polls for it went phenomenal. I got the Noctis on the first 11 poll. However, I wouldn't say most others. It was kind of a half and half between the streamers and the content creators. A lot of people got lucky and got him early, and then some people, sadly, like you and Razesh, had a hard time pulling him.
Yep. It was a trying banner for me, Razesh, and I think there was somebody else who reached like 500 polls or something. Besides, I don't not 500 polls. I'm sorry. I want to say more than that, like 800 polls. But there was no proof, so there was no video. I can't confirm or deny that it really happened. Yeah. But yeah, it was a pretty rough one. I think I still have it up on YouTube, and I'm still getting lots of love and hate from that thing. Yeah, so it is what it is, freaking that banner was rough, man. It was spitting out Charlotte's left and right, but Cheeseroos and Mercedes, I don't know what was up with them, and Noctis was just a half and half for everybody, so it was kind of weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But hey, it is what it is.
Definitely a weird one.
It was. But it's cool that it's coming on, that it's still here for a week, and with the way things are right now, some people probably have another shot at getting it. We'll get to that later, though. So this week we have a new banner, though, and it is the Christmas banner. We got Medius, oh boy Medius, which has been the hype and the talk of everybody's like anger and happiness, and more anger than happiness, though. Lots of anger. Yeah. Sirius, that green chick, the green mage chick. Got some we got some Santa Rosalia. Not quite my slutty Santa Fina, but I guess it'll have to suffice. And then we got what is it, White Knight Noel or something like that?
Yeah, White Knight Noel.
Magitech. Yeah, that guy. So what do you think about this banner? I know you did a banner review already up on your YouTube channel, so what do you think,
I'm going to break down the characters quickly, not going over them too much. We have Medius, who I think is complete garbage, getting a 6-star. I know a lot of people were hyped for him, but when he didn't get dual-wield guns, which we all thought he would get, and his attack stat really didn't go up that much higher, he's just a low-tier physical damage dealer, not very good. Then you have Sirius, which is...
Before you crack into that, man, I just want to state, I do not understand why Gummy makes makes these sprites looking cool with dual anything, and then don't give him dual wield. I get that it's like a 6-star thing.
That is confusing. I mean, I think it's because they can't give a 3-star easy obtainable unit dual wield, I guess, is what they're scared to do. But it would be dual wield guns, and guns aren't that huge in the game. So I think it would be okay. I think it would be fine. Right. On top of the fact that his animation is super long. Have you ever used Medius and his animation is long as hell?
I ran into a dude who had dual wield Excaliburs attached to this dude. I was sitting there barraging for like freaking 10 minutes, man. He would not stop.
Yeah. Jesus, dude. Holy moly.
But anyway, you're going to go on about Sirius, bro.
Yeah, so we got a 3-star unit you probably don't really want at all. Then we have Sirius, who is a very phenomenal support character, did get dual cast, and has a role, has a niche. She's going to find her way onto your team in some cases. Like, for example, the event going on right now, she can use her Barb Lazaga and just help you, like, resist against a lot of damage. Plus, she is, like, one of the only units to give AoE Dark Resist, I think, which will become very important when we have to fight the Dark Espers. But, again, Sirius is not a team player where you're going to be like, yeah, I got Sirius, immediately throw her on your team. She's going to be situational for certain bosses. So that's a situational character you may not even need. And then we move on to Santa Rosalia, which is a great healer. I think the second best healer right now on Global. But saying that, she is the second best healer. What do you feel about Santa Rosalia, actually? What are your thoughts on her?
I'm actually very intrigued with Santa Rosalia because she is now the second character that has counter healing. Noctis brought that up last week, and it's actually pretty strong for him.
Right.
Santa Rosalia has a better version of what he has. Not only can she cure herself, but she has a chance to cure the entire party, which
For sure.
is awesome because that doesn't cost any MP. It's just cure. Here you go.
Yeah.
I think
sure.
that's awesome. And plus, I mean, I think she does have a pretty decent MP pool. So, I mean, she can cure for days. So, the only drawback I see with her is, unlike our best healer in the game right now, which is Refia, there's no Embolden, there's no Cheer. She has nothing to buff the party, but she can keep them alive for days. So, I mean, you have to figure out, or I take it back, she does have one thing that can buff the party, and that's Entrust. But it's not an actual buff, it's just, here, take my LB. You know what I mean? So,
Right,
I mean,
take my limit break. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then on
so-
top of that, she doesn't have a raise, which I know people are like,
No.
man, you have Noctis for comeback, but like, not everyone has Noctis. So
exactly, you have to
you
have
can't just
Noctis.
build a perfect team. I'm trying to make a generalization of the Santa Rosalia, and I think she is the second best healer right now we have in the game. Obviously, 6-star, can heal, like you said, for days, heals huge amounts, has huge amounts of SPR, can counter heal, which is amazing. If she gets tagged, she might be able to proc that counter heal, things like that. But in the end, she's a support that is strictly healer. She's not like a support. Whereas like Refia is support, right? She has healing, she can cover your heals, your buffs, and your revives. So like she does it all, where Santa Rosalia is only going to be there for the heals.
And,
I don't know. It's
I know that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to say, but her LB has cure all the status ailments. I'm like, but she's not going to be using her LB all that much. I mean, if you really want to maximize her, you'd be giving her LB to everybody else that can do a lot of damage, right? So
Sure.
unless you truly need to save that LB for that moment when Noctis in the arena just petrified all your people, including her. Wait a second, shit.
Well, I mean, well, also on top of that, like she doesn't have protection against the petrifying
Exactly.
stuff. Doesn't Refia
Yeah.
have protection against it?
Yes.
And
Yes, she does.
And Refia's Limit Break does do Asuna to everybody, AoE Asuna. So I'm not trying to say, like, obviously we have to compare her somewhere in the meta. I'm just saying she's second best. Tillith will be coming soon. A lot of you guys have Tillith. Tillith 6-star is coming. Rim is pretty good coming out. I don't know, man.
But-
it's a weird. I don't want to say she's bad though, because she's not bad. She's not like White Witch Finna bad.
Oh no, White Witch Finna still VLC. The VLC Fina. She will never die in my memories. She will always be remembered by me as the worst freaking 6-star ever created. Along with Medius. And then
Medius is just bad, dude.
Yeah,
Holy
he is,
shit, man. I feel
But at
so bad
least
for people.
at least she has a pretty pimp TM, man. Like, unlike her other counterpart that has the equipped staff TM, I think it is. This TM is pretty good, man. Pure Heart, it's freaking, I think, what is it here? HP, MP plus like 15% or some shit. And then Spirit plus 20%. Not bad, man. It gives, I think it gives Mentality a run for the money, you know what I mean? So,
For sure. It's also go on your tank, man. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
all about putting max HP on your tank. Like, I'm all about 30%, get that Cecil max HP. But I mean, this is also giving you Spirit and MP also.
Yeah,
And sometimes you need, man. Like for Cecil for sure. And I think it'll be in the future for Warrior of Light also, because he's going to get better breaks. And I think they're going to cost, not too heavy of MP, but you're going to need it for longer fights. So this could become also a thing you want to throw in your tank. So I think a very, very good TM as you
I think that this TM can do wonders because, see, I'm a big fan of, like, if you want to keep the TMs the way they are, why not get TMs that can upgrade, right? And if you're running HP plus 15%, why not get Santa Rosalia, get her TM, and then you can upgrade the HP plus 15% with added bonuses. So you're still keeping your HP bonus,
yeah, for sure.
It's the same principle of what were those like the little TMs we had from, or not TMs, the
Like the
materials we had
Guardians,
from,
like
the
Guardians
Guardian
something.
stuff. Yeah. Those were nice little upgrades if you were rocking HP plus 10%. It had some defense, some spirit, or attack and magic. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not going to personally use them all that often, but they're nice upgrades for somebody who doesn't have access to other TMs. And if you can get with Santa Rosalia stuff, why not?
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead, man.
Ending the conversation with Santa Rosalia, I think you use her over everyone else on your party. Like as far as healers besides Refia, it's kind of hard because you do want that that AOE cheer, but maybe you could find somebody else to buff your team. Try to use other members of your party. Maybe you're gonna have to build a team around Santa Rosalia, but she's strong. Don't get her strong. She is strong. And then we have, actually, let's talk about the growth egg real quick. Tech, what do you feel about the growth egg?
All right, so the growth egg is an interesting piece. I think the growth egg can be very strong if you have a bunch of growth eggs. And you're running, like, for me, I like running the experienced chamber. The Vortex experience, what is it, Chamber of Experience? I like it because it's fast experience. I don't have to worry about, did I max out the amount of enemies you can get inspiration.
Let me ask you something.
I also think it's a shitty
saying,
little TM.
Are you wanting to use it in the Vortex? You're wanting to use the growth egg in the Vortex?
Only in the Vortex or exploration if I was doing explorations for whatchamacallit. But, I mean, it does nothing for Cactars. And that's my main experience boost. But if you don't have any Cactars, which I mean, I'm sure you've been in the same situation before. You ran out of Cactars. You had to do something for experience. Having the growth egg as a backup could be nice. But I'm not one who's going to go like, yeah, I need to farm this TM up. I'm just not that person. It
stacks too. It's weird because this is another one of those cases where the TM does stack coming from the same location. You can put 4 growth eggs on. But like the thing that bothers me is people are telling me that, I saw a YouTube comment that was like, Clake, you're not taking growth egg for what it's worth because you're kind of a player. You grind the events a lot more. You refill your lapis, so you have a lot more metal gigantoirs, for example. Talking from the maze or the dunes. But the problem I see with this is, man, while somebody out there who may be free to play is farming that growth egg for more experience, that's player A. Let's say they're farming like 4 Medius, they're getting those growth eggs, right? Player B is farming Sakura Fubuki, Blade Mastery TM. All those items that are going to substantially put their units ahead when it comes time to fight like a huge boss like Gilgamesh. And then player A, who has these growth eggs, yes, they can farm faster, they can get their players up, but their units are never going to be as strong as player B, and they're always going to be playing catch up after they get those growth eggs. I just don't, because they take so long. TMs take so long to farm. It's just not worth it in my opinion. Like by the time you farm 1 growth egg, which I think the average is like a month to a month and a half, and that's spending a little bit of lapis, you've already hit like 1 Cactuar Dunes, and at least 1, possibly 2 Moogle King Mog shop, updates. I don't know. For me, it's really strange, and a lot of people like it. So I would love to hear more reasons as to why people would like to farm it. But for me, it's like very, very. You want to get that once you already have your team decked out. Like, getting an Excalibur and getting a Sakura Fubuki and Blade Mastery is miles ahead, in my opinion, than getting a growth egg. So.
Oh, agreed. I think the only reason you should get a growth egg is if you manage to pull enough Mediuses to get a growth egg. Besides that, I would not actively be farming a growth egg. There are much more useful TMs out there than the growth egg. That can put you leaps and bounds ahead. Everything. I completely agree with that. The growth egg, I said, like it's just an added bonus if you manage to get it. I think it's one of those things if you manage to get it. So I would not
pull enough Medius off of this banner.
Which shouldn't be hard in my opinion. But I did watch your polls. I did watch your polls. How did that work out for you?
They weren't the best, but they weren't the worst. I mean, I got Santa Rosalia on my final last ticket pool. I think it did 211 pools, half price pool, and like 17 ticket pools. We got some Zidane. We got some good 3-star base units for TMs, which is okay. That's another thing we got to talk about, man. Is like I've been seeing a lot more rare summon drops, and I think it's been confirmed that they've actually boosted on global the rare. Like I'm talking rares in like Zidane, Miyuki, Amaranth. All these more rare, not the Sabins or the Shadows of the world. So I think they buffed them up, those drop rates. So I saw a lot of those. I didn't get White Knight Noel, sadly, but we did get Santa Rosalia. So.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Speaking of White Knight Noel, this guy, what are you thinking about that Ice Rosetta, his TM?
I think it's bomb. Good. Like if you got White Knight Noel, you're farming his TM and throwing it on him. You can also, I mean, Magic 50 is just insane. It's insane. Like Magic plus 50, and then Ice Resist is just more bonus to it. It's flat stat 50 to defense in Magic, which I think is amazing.
Yeah. That is a pretty amazing TM. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually slightly impressed with that. I'm not too impressed with the character, but that's my personal opinion. I'm not going to say the character's bad. I mean, shit, he is rated top above Cecil, right?
Well, on the Exvius Wiki, which is always debatable. It's always debatable.
It is. It definitely
especially
is.
when we're talking about that high. Like, that, again, that's why I was trying to talk on my stream the other day. When you think somebody like Lightning and Luneth, and everybody's like, who is better? It's so debatable that they both get the job done almost in the same way as in terms of physical damage dealing. So White Knight Noel and Cecil actually do completely opposite things, though, which is cool. White Knight Noel has so much damage mitigation that he's a damn good tank, and Cecil is too. However, like White Knight Noel can dish the damage out too. Tank White Knight Noel, like there's times when I've sat there with Cecil, like I don't know what to do with Cecil. I have Provoke on. Nobody needs cured. What do I do? Like guard?
Right.
What do I do?
Right.
Like cure if I don't need to? But with White Knight Noel, if you got Bring It On, you have that damage mitigation on you. Your team's fully healed up from your healer. You can lay on the smackdown with some Blizzagas or Ariaga or whatever, and just you can actually deal lots of damage. He has high damage, so I don't know, man. It seems like he's definitely usable and definitely up there with the Cecil and Warrior of Light.
Okay, I can dig it. I'm not I'm not gonna hate on the guy. I just there's something about him I don't like. That's all.
You don't like his Magitech reindeer? Is it his look too?
No, actually, I think it's also the fact that he has. And I was talking about this on my stream. I have a problem with his resistance. I know that they designed the character that way, but do I want to rock somebody who has now 2 elemental weaknesses, or am I going to rock Cecil who only has the 1?
Okay, so yeah, you're looking at elemental weakness too. He has really high. So where would you rank White Knight Noel? Let's say we're talking in a world where we have Warrior of Light 6-star 2 and Cecil 6-star. So we have all 3 of those, the kings of the tanks. Where do you rank them?
I mean, I'm definitely going to put Warrior Light above Cecil. That is my thing. I'm putting Warrior Light above Cecil. I like the fact that he has his, like, I think 6-star he has his crazy break. And yeah, he's about as badass as Cecil is when it comes to health and all that other stuff. Cecil also has a curing ability, focus. He does some amazing stuff to support the party, but he has no damaging abilities. So I would put Cecil right under him. It's situational which one you're going to use.
For sure.
But then White Knight Noel, and I might have to get him to test some stuff out, see if I'm going to like him more, because he does have some cool stuff. It's just, like I said, it bugs me that he's going to have 2 elemental weaknesses. I'll have to throw him either on a Frit to get rid of one of them, or drop a whole bunch of those, what is it, the Melodies of Lives, just to get rid of that shit, and it's going to make me upset if I wanted to do that. Besides that, though, I do think he's a very badass tank. He can hold hate better than the other 2, if I'm not mistaken. He has damage reduction abilities.
Gets a huge pull to him too. I think I've heard this. Now again, I haven't looked up the abilities because I don't read Japanese. Like I could try to pull it up right now when we talk about it. But the thing with White Knight Noel is his damage mitigation is insane. He has the pull where he pulls into you too, and then I don't know, man.
I might put him above Cecil.
I put all 3 of them together. They're all situational. Like if you want to deal damage, if you fight a boss where you don't need to heal and you have another breaker on your team, White Knight Noel is going to be there, man. Like he's going to be there. I don't think anybody's going to have all of these units, right? I mean, maybe. But I'm talking about the average player is going to have all 3.
Okay. Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. Like
I think he's good. I just don't know. I just don't know about him, man. I mean, granted, yeah, it's situational. You could definitely use him anytime you're not fighting something that has an ice skill, right? A fire skill, right?
Yeah.
Fire skill.
For sure.
Yeah. So then he can shine there. You can also use. But do you want to put him in and not have a full breaker? Do you want to? I mean, it completely depends on what's going on that point.
Other way. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I personally, I'm gonna have to test him out. So I'm hoping that I get him tonight. But
that'd be sick, dude. I'd love to see it.
I have good luck on the time limited banners, man. Just not any other banner.
Okay.
None of the other ones, yeah. But either way, we'll see. I said that I might have fucking just screwed myself, so who knows?
Let's hope so. Let's hope you get it though. That's what I'm hoping for.
Right.
Let's hope you get it after this.
All right. We'll see, man.
So overall, on the banner, not worth pulling on though. Like not worth spending massive amounts of money, especially with
I would say massive. No.
Horizon.
Yeah.
Just save. If you want to do a couple of daily pulls, if you want to, because essentially you're going to have 2 units that definitely aren't going on your team in Medius and Sirius. And Sirius can fit on your team sometimes. Very situational, okay? Mm-hmm. And then you have a healer, which you probably already have a better healer, or a healer that's going to be situational even more so, because you have to build a team around that healer in Santa Rosalia. And then White Knight Noel is a 5-star base. Might be just as good as your 3-star base and 4-star base. Debatable, as Tech and I just did. But it's a 5-star base, you're probably not pulling him. So overall, and it's not going to break your game like Noctis, Lightning, Lunith, like you guys will have tanks. You will have Cecil. You will have Warrior of Light. You will have tanks that can cover. So White Knight Noel isn't something that's necessary. So overall, I say skip the banner, in my opinion. Unless you're crazy people like us, where we pull on every banner.
yeah, everything. You gotta catch them all, bro. Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, for sure.
So you want to move on then? Talk about the raid that just came in, our Christmas raid.
Yeah, dude, I heard you were at top of the rankings there for a little bit.
I was, and then I went to sleep.
No, dare you sleep?
Yeah, man, I was at the top of the rankings for a hot minute there, bro. I woke up early this morning, or actually, yeah, I think I passed out a little bit after the stream. Got up because I had the craziest dream. Yeah, I don't need to hear about that. And then I was like, man, it's like 5 minutes till reset. I might as well just wait up. And then I started going ham on that snowman dude and his little presents. And by the way, those little presents, dude, they look creepy as shit. Like,
yeah,
is this a Christmas event or Halloween event? Like, what's going on here, bro?
Like something from Krampus. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
I'm talking about that movie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It looks like those little shits. Like they look like they're about to fuck you up.
Yeah, man. I was a little like, whoa, what the hell is this shit? But yeah, I went nuts, man, and I was having fun. I was actually having a lot of fun. I was kicking some ass. There were only a couple people who were above me. And then I was like, man, fuck this. And I started spending some lapis, and I got to the top for like maybe 5 minutes until, you know, the shit freaking reset. And I was like, all right, it's time for bed. I can't do this anymore. It's like, I just can't do this. And so I woke up. I was like, holy shit, I'm like rank 5,000 now. What happened?
They schooled you, dude. They schooled you. They came in. They were like, nah, I had a good night's sleep. Where's my coffee at? And they just started smashing their buttons. They were like, I gotta get.
No shit, man. No shit. That's what happened, bro. I was like, all right, but hey, either way, it was definitely interesting, man. The raid starts off with intermediate. It's kind of cool. You get like, I think 20 lapis for finishing the intermediate. You get like 20 more lapis for finishing the advanced. And then I think, what was it? Was it 50 or 30? How much did you get? I think it was 50 for finishing pro and elite, right? Like when you complete that shit? I think it was 50.
Yeah, I think it was 50. I remember getting 50 for elite.
So yeah, it was pretty dope. I was like, oh, cool, extra lapis, man. That's gonna go towards my daily pool today. And honestly, if you have some pretty decked out dudes, like I know shit, and this was an accident, completely accident, man. I woke up. Today has been a rough day for me. I woke up and I was like, man, I'm gonna do some more events, see how I'm doing. That's when I noticed my rank dropped, and then I went in there and I just started clicking stuff so fast I didn't realize that I went in on my TM farm team.
Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. That's where the story was going. That's where it always goes, dude.
Almost finished the fight, man. Almost finished the fight. I had some Noctis, I can't remember whose it was, at like 798, and we almost killed that dude. I was like, damn, dude. One more attack round could have done it with just that Noctis. Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
man. That's
if
cool.
you have some strong people, they can definitely help you out. I think the fight should take no more than 2 turns. If you're lucky, 1 turn.
If you're strong, if you're strong. If you're not using any TMs and you have an average team, it might take you a little bit more, but it's for sure doable with anybody.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's a demon, and everybody has low fire resist, so you definitely want to be hitting them with Firaga and chaining stuff like that. I will say, guys, this raid right here isn't the same as the raids will be in the future. The Japanese, I think, got a raid like this at the beginning too. It was against Bahamut, I think, and essentially we're using energy here to compete. Eventually, what it will turn into is we will have orbs just like the arena has, and you will use those orbs to compete against the raid, and you won't have to use energy, or you won't be using your energy. It'll be 2 different things. But just like in the Japanese version, I think their first raid was like this. And guys, we have rewards in this that are individual rewards, meaning that you have to get a certain amount of points obtained overall.
12,000.
And you unlock them. They're like tier, 12,000 total to get all of them. And they're like tiers. Once you cross that tier, it'll send the present to you. Do you get them immediately, Tech? I think so, right?
Yes, you get them
immediately. You get them immediately.
Yep.
And then, we have the individuals. So if you get all the way up to 12,000, you farm that many points over 2 weeks. Remember, this thing goes on for 2 weeks. You're going to be able to get all the rewards for individual, and then we have a thing called group, like a server ranking, rewards, and that's for everyone who's farming at Tech, right? So, that's for anyone, all the whales, all the plebs, all the dolphins, tadpoles, all the mermaids out there. Who cares? You're all going into this pool, and if we can actually work together and break these plateaus, we're going to be able to all earn those rewards. So you get individual rewards, group rewards, and there's rankings. What about the rankings, Tech? How do you feel about that?
The rankings are a little interesting. The rankings are definitely tailored for the pay-to-play people, because there is no chance in hell anybody who is free-to-play is going to get into the top. I want to say top 10,000.
Yeah,
no, I'm just joking. No, I'd say maybe the top 5,000 is probably where it's going to stop, because these guys are going ham. Like, no shit, going ham.
Yeah.
I see E-Pink in there. He was like rank 16 last time I looked. I was like, this dude just crushed my score. I was mad. I mean, people are like, Lenneth is in there. Like, I see all types of people. They're fighting.
There's Alucard too. Alucard's at the top. I see Alucard a lot. Yeah, he's up there.
They're fighting for the top spots. So those top 10 rewards is going to be hard to get, man. The top 5,000, you might be able to break into it as a free-to-play player, but I think there's going to be a lot of people who are trying to get as much as they can on this. So if you haven't made it into the top tiers to get all that good stuff, you're not going to get anything amazing.
Right, and the thing is, that needs to be stated here is that they're going to be spending probably more lapis than they're going to earn for those top spots.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, we're going to get 10,000 lapis, and it's like, yeah, but I've spent so much lapis that I barely earned anything. I know a lot of people are upset by this ranking method. They don't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, they don't like that. They like, hey, Board's up there. Board's in 16. Damn, Board. Damn, yeah, he's in 16th place. 20K
making me want to log on to see what's going on here, man.
Sure, man. I'm looking at it right now. But like,
all right, hold up,
guys. I think they're. How do you feel about the rewards? I think they're pretty. They're a lot. I think
the rewards are straight.
Like,
I think there's a lot of rewards to be had, especially from the individual and especially from the group. The rankings, like your regular rankings, I don't think you need to worry about that. That's just bonus shit. That's like when you're doing the arena and you're trying to get top 3,000 type thing. That's what those rankings are. That's bonus shit. But the other rankings, you're still getting a trust mogul. You're still getting a bunch of weapons, a bunch of items. So I don't think it's a big deal if you don't make it into the overall rankings. But it's something to shoot for if you really want to.
For
you really want to try to get in there.
Yeah, if you get to the top 10,000, you earn a total of what, like 12 or 13 summoning tickets, which is more than you could normally get from a normal King Mog event. I'm having fun with it. It's definitely different. And the thing people have to understand is they have to cater to their pay players eventually, or something. They have to give them something to compete for. And a lot of the time, these pay players, they just want their name. They want recognition. They want to be at the top. They want to show their swag. They want to be up there. So, like, I can concede this because they're helping us. Like, they even gave us plebs, because I'm not well enough for this, man. I'm not big enough. I'm like tiny well, and they're Shamu up in this thing. They're like all the way to the top. I can never compete with this. I don't have this money. That's 85,000 points this guy called Dyer, #1, has. There's no way I can catch that. But
I'm at 16,000 right now, man. This is nuts. It's 85,
nuts. Damn, 85,000, I swear to God, is the top one. But them doing that is helping us get our completion rewards, helping us get these pots to make our characters stronger, and help us get these rare summon tickets. So I think this kind of is like a good of both, best of both worlds. It gives the whales and the pay-to-play players something to shoot for, while also making sure they don't leave us in the or not us, but the general normal non-competing people in the dust. So
yeah,
plus
this is actually where you can start appreciating the whales some too, because I know everybody's going to be putting in their combined efforts, but these whales are going to make up a good chunk of the points trying to get our group rewards, man. So love the whales, give them some love. You know what I'm saying? Like, buy a little Shamu, rub its belly, and like, I don't know, write FFBE on it. You know what I'm saying? Love your whales, man. Sure. They're doing things for you. Yeah. Doing big things. But yeah, I think this is cool, and I know that some people are probably going to be bitching because I know you said like the future raids will have like its own stamina system, right? But right now, as it stands, even if you're rank 100, you can only do this thing 5 times without having to do a Lapis refresh. So either way, it works out to be the same thing, except now I
think having the other kind of currency is better. Because it lets the players do other things in the game. And then come back and do the raid when they want to.
Exactly.
You still have the option of doing the 100 Lapis refill and refilling them up. I just feel like it's better. I would really like to talk to someone who doesn't like that, but I think it's better. I personally think it's better.
I agree, man. It gives you more stuff to do throughout the day. You can save up your stuff. You can do your arena, and then after that you go do your raid, and then you go run through the game, and then you're like, oh, my arena's back up. You do your arena, then you go back and you do the raid. Exactly. It's beautiful because you have more shit to do. Yeah, for sure. And I think that's good. I think having more options, more stuff to do throughout the day on the game leads to a more I guess a more engrossing game. You know, you want to play it more because there's more stuff for you. But I'm happy about the raid. I'm very, very stoked, even if it does only take 2-to-1 rounds for us, But it is what it is. It's fun. It's fucking fun.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyway, so then there's the next thing we can talk about. We have the bundles, right? So, because I know a lot of people are looking forward to the New Year's bundle, which we don't know specifically what it is yet, even with all the rumors. I know somebody posted a picture up in my Discord of what the JPs are getting for their bundles, and it looks like if that's what we're getting, it might be nice.
You're talking about for the
New Year's bundle.
for the New Year's
The
bundle.
3-5.
Okay.
Yeah, the 3 5-stars.
Okay. Yeah. They data mined a picture that had us getting the 3 5-stars. It was in English, had the date on it for January 1st.
Right.
But things can change. There are a lot of people on Reddit who don't think we're getting that, but I don't know. We can hope. But yeah, it's going to cost, what do we see? It was 10,000 lapis.
Yep.
10,000 lapis, you get 3 rainbows guaranteed, which these rainbows could be anything. They could be.
I was hoping that they were going to be base 5 stars. That's what it looked like at first when I was reading it. But yeah.
I think what do you think? Do you think
I hope they would do
that
it.
though?
I think they would.
I mean why not?
Would.
I don't mind.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
How many free-to-play players
would
jump into it? Bro, they have the Christmas bundle that's up right now, and if they actually $47.99.
You're not wrong.
You know
I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, yeah, for sure. But I mean, like, if it's 5-star base, I mean, they don't have any bad options, right? I mean, that's okay though, right? People will still summon for one guy. I'm just trying to think it from a business standpoint. Like, what are they thinking? From a
business standpoint, they're not losing much, man. Because either way, if they, no. Because just think about it, man.
Because the free-to-play players aren't going to spend money anyway.
Yeah,
they might entice free-to-play players to spend that 50.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
sense.
the key, man. You're enticing people to buy the lapis. And that's the, I think the overarching part of this, man. You need to entice the free-to-play players to part with their wallet, part with the money that's in their wallet, give you something, because as it stands, you're just going to stay free-to-play. So give them some base 3 or base 5 stars, entice them with that 10,000 lapis thing, have them save that thing for the next week, and then spend their lapis, and they got some stuff. You just made $47 off people you wouldn't have made $47 off.
Wouldn't have never made it off of. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And then your whales and stuff are probably still going to summon.
Oh yeah, the whales are still going to summon. Yeah.
They're never going to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. But
you got to think, there's how many 5-star bases that we have right now. You know what I mean? So they're only getting a small chunk of the 5-star bases.
Sure.
Compared to what we're going to get in the future. Orlando hasn't hit. We don't have Tidus. No Trans-Terra. No Prish. God damn it, Prish, where are you? No Majin Fina. No nothing, man. We got none of these units yet. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of units that are going to outshine these guys that we have right now, except for maybe Noctis later on down the road. And Lightning. Lightning is just, I love Lightning, right?
Sure. Yeah, for sure, man.
But there are lots of characters that they're not getting access to, so why not? I say why not?
Yeah.
I hope says
we
why
don't
not.
know. Maybe it will be 5-star base. We don't know, but it showed 5 crystals, right? Or 3 crystals, excuse me. It said 5-star base.
5-star base.
That was supposed to be in it. And we're referring to this picture that we saw that was data mined back in July, guys. So this is way far away, and they took it out, I think. I don't know if it's still in the game data. But then it said also you get like this like trunk of gold armor, and then it also had a 30% attack TM in it, which is gross. Nice. Like that lapis bundle or that bundle, that New Year's bundle is definitely worth buying if you're going to spend. Oh yeah. What is it? Like the money to get the lapis.
Yeah, if you want to buy the bundle right now.
Summoning.
Yeah, if you haven't been summoning, you can save the lapis, or you can buy the bundle right now. It's 10,000. That covers your and it's the best bundle we've had yet, I think. I'm pretty sure
$50 one?
Yeah, the $50 one. This $48, I think, is the best bundle we've had yet.
For sure.
So,
as far as this game is concerned, 100%.
Yeah, as far as this, because I think the last one, the Black Friday deal, it was $50, and if you bought 2 of them, you made out slightly above. Was it 2,000 above the other bundle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this one you make out, I think, 3,000 above the 50 bundle. I think that's
it depends on what you rates the gold tickets at, but for sure, it's super sexy. Like, it's super good. If you have the money and you actually want to invest $50 into the game, this is the time to do it. Very great bundle. Gives you great value. And then we have the little 300 festive gift box tech, 300 lapis daily. You could do this daily for love it. Some days. I love it too. I think it's worth it.
Now, I could have sworn
lapis.
Did you have another bundle on yours?
Yeah. I think I have a couple.
There was another paid bundle I thought I saw when you
talking about there's one that's like $11.99. There's one that's $25.
I don't see those on my game at all.
Really? Did you buy?
I don't have those bundles. No, I never bought them. I don't see those bundles.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
Or at least I don't remember buying them. Did I buy them? I don't think I bought them. Could I have bought them?
I don't really feel like they're that worth it.
When did they come out?
Those aren't worth it in my opinion.
When do they come out?
They're 25. What did you say? When they come out?
Yeah. How many days?
They came out at the same time as the other bundles.
Okay, then I don't remember seeing these bundles, man. I don't know. I don't know. Some people said they haven't seen it either. So
they're not good. So don't worry about it. They ain't good. You don't want to buy them.
All right, I won't be sad.
If you're gonna save up your money, save up and spend for the $50 one. But you like this festive gift box, right?
I do. I do.
It's 300 lapis, and you get 2 summons. Whereas compared to, it's 50 more lapis. So it's 50 more lapis than your daily summon. But let's say you do 2 daily summons, it's 500 lapis. You can get 2 rare summon tickets for 300. You're saving 200 on top of getting a magic key, some magic sites, and mega sites for your espers. I think this is a hell of a deal. I think I forgot to buy mine today. I'm buying it right now.
I buy it every day, man.
Really good.
Every day.
Yeah.
Like I said, and I think people need to figure out what they're pricing their stuff at. But I look at it like the summon tickets to me are worth between 250 lapis and 500 lapis. 500 being the maximum, since that's how much it normally costs to do a summon, and 250 since that's your daily summon, right? So, considering that the lapis for 2 of them is it's 300 lapis for 2 summons, that's already a deal in my opinion. It's either it's 200 less than 2 summons for 2 half pulls, or it's 700 less for 2 full pulls. Plus, you're getting the extra shit. So I think it's a good bundle. I really do. But for those who are trying to save lapis, I probably wouldn't buy it. And I would just wait till that New Year's bundle that pops out. But I do think it's a great bundle.
Looking at this, I just got linked the video in the chat. It shows the actual rainbows being pulled. Like that exact banner that we were just talking about for the New Year's, they gave it to the JP. It looks exactly the same. Only it is translated in English, and that art that we were shown, or that image that was shown. So, they got the exact same one. So I'm wondering if we'll get it. If they got it, maybe we get it. Although people were telling me that the Japanese version of the game didn't have 5-star bases yet when this was released. I can't confirm or deny that, but so I don't know. But it was translated, man. Like they did translate it, so. It's kind of one of those debatable things. We'll just have to wait and see, man. January's coming around. January 1st is coming in a week, man. So
it is.
We'll see.
It really
is. It'll be awesome to finally. Honestly, it'll be a fucking weight off my shoulders because people ask me all the time. Is the bundle coming out? What's this New Year's bundle? What's happening with it? And I'm like, bro, I don't have any information for you, man. I don't have any inside information. I wish I did. Goomy, give me this inside information.
Goomy don't love us yet, man. They
hate us, dude. They hate us. Yeah.
Probably the interns too. Anyway,
God damn it,
I know, right? The interns hate us, man, because we always say it. But freaking happy. By the way, because just so in case you're wondering, I don't really hate the interns, and I would like to give a warm Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's in case we can't do it next time to the interns of Goomy. Don't fuck anything up for me, man. Don't fuck my pulls, man. Don't fuck my pulls. I apologize.
Yeah, it's like you were talking shit on that last episode, and they fucked your Noctis pulls up.
Don't fuck my pulls up,
guys. You don't mess with the interns. They would do all the little workings. They can mess you up, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me, guys. I love you.
All right, Arena Tech. Tell me about. I'm sick of it, Tech. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
What's up, homie?
I have not been able to use my sexy Elza almost at all in the arena. They do not let me use Magic Rush ever. It is always blocked out as a forbidden ability. I'm sick of that shit, man. I didn't pull Elza just to be like, I can't use her in the arena. Like, thank you.
I hear you, man. My Elza's been in the shed for a while, sitting on the bench, wondering why she's sitting next to Lena. I just don't understand what's going on, but it is what it is, man. I still got Lightning who can do it.
Huh? Like, Elza's sitting on the bench, and there's Lena, and then you just see these Almas crawling towards them, like, hey, you're pretty. And she's like, oh, God.
My God.
I've been dealing with this forever because of that bitch Refia. And then you're just like, hey, come at me and touch me. And then there's, like, shadows, like, coming out of shadows, like, ooh, a new play toy. It's like, oh, my God. And Elza's, like, crying, like, please help me. Like, sorry, I don't know. I just think about fucking crazy shit. All right, what are the special rules?
It's cool. The special rules for this week are the no parameter boosters. So goodbye Embolden, goodbye Cheer, goodbye Focus. Ramza, you're on the bench again, homie. Unless you're doing Ultima, I guess. And then we also have no magic attack combos. So goodbye Dual Cast. Goodbye Dual Cast.
Again. Same shit in here, man. Fuck.
Yeah, but hey, you know what the plus is? We can still use Noctis, baby, and we can still use Lightning.
Yeah, we can.
And you can still use Lunith. They will fuck. And Greg ain't never getting fucked with, man. He don't know how to attack more than once. He just says, I hurt things, and I ignore cover. So what do we got?
Divider,
what do we got?
Or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So you can still use your heavy hitters, and FFBE characters are the bonus characters for the week.
That's cool.
That one.
I didn't even see that.
Is that's kind of cool and bothers me at the same time because I was enjoying Cecil's 10,000 something plus HP last week. That shit was amazing. And now Now it's all about White Knight Noel, I guess, and a little Santa Rosalia. And
Dude, yeah, he's supposed to be doing some good stuff in the arena though. Like him,
Yeah, I guess
he can like paralyze, AOE paralyze, and then you have your Noctis in there too. Now, obviously, a lot of people don't going to have these units, but just thinking about that, facing that in the arena, if the AI decides to be like Fire Flask, paralyzing move from Noel, get fucking wrecked. Like Ribbon, and then Tillis TM are becoming very necessary.
Protection. Oh yes, they are, man,
for sure.
That's actually one of the next ones I'm farming up.
I don't know if I need it. Do I need it? Yes, you need it now. You need it. That's why Refi is so strong in there too. Lunith, they're very good at being in the arena because they they stop those status effects from smacking you in the mouth. So pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, I'm cool with this, man. This arena week does look nice. So what's up?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I talked shit on arena before, but now I'm all about that arena. I don't know what happened. I hated it before, but now I like it. I don't know what happened. What turned it on? I think it's because the thirst for attack pots and all my pots has increased. Yeah. And I'm so excited to get my Noctis to be the biggest dick it can be because that's part of this game is having an E-penis and showing it off to people. And my penis ain't big enough yet.
You can't just have the E-penis that's long because you have a lot of characters. You need to have girth too. So
it's gotta be tough as hell, dude.
Yeah, man. You need when you're laying the smack down, when you are trying to mushroom stamp somebody, you're creating nuclear explosions with this tip, baby. That's what you're doing, and it needs to be an amazing E-penis. And
people need to look at your friend list and be like, damn, look at that Noctis, almost 900 attack. All right, you gotta stay relevant.
You got to. Yeah. And so that's and I know we had this discussion already about the arena. Glad you came to the dark side, homie. Man, fuck all that bullshit.
Well, it wasn't like that before, but now I'm there, man. I'm there because I don't know what happened. Like before, I went through like a month of FFB where I still loved the game, but the competitive nature of FFB was lost to me. I wasn't there anymore. I wasn't feeling it as much. I was just like, all right, TMing. I sometimes I wouldn't even TM farm. Sometimes I'd be like, fuck it, I don't want to deal with it. And I went weeks without doing that. And then out of nowhere, it just sparked, and it was like, I gotta do this now. So it's like start TM farming. I'm like, I gotta get those Trust Masteries Moogles out of the freaking arena. I can't be a nub anymore. I can't be this noob. I gotta get in there and do some shit. I don't know what happened, man, but it triggered, and now I'm back on full force. So
hey, do it, man. Do it. I'm glad you're back, man. Hope to see you up in the top 3,000 this week. I
don't know if I'm strong enough. Oh yeah, remember that, guys. We have 7 or 8 days until the month is over for the monthly rewards, which are the big boy rewards. So be ready for that. You only have a week.
I'm good to go, homie. Rank 900 for the month, baby.
Suck my dick, dude. Where am I, man? Come on. Let me look where I'm at. Come on, man.
Oh my god, dude. Actually, I might be lower than that now. Hold on. I gotta check again.
300,000 is probably where I am.
Nah, it can't be that bad, homie. It can't be that bad.
I mean, I haven't been doing it, man. I'm telling you, I just skip it. Oh, I'm at 24,000. I'm at least getting one. Where are you at?
I am for a month.
I'm at 38,000 tech.
I am 1,091.
I don't even know how you do that. How many points you got?
73,261.
Oh my god, dude! I only have 24,000 points. I'm 38,000. I have to jump 8,000 spots in a week. Like how much grind do I have to do?
You better get cracking, homie.
Yo, how many of you win on each shot you win? How many points you get?
About 100 something, 150.
Oh my,
14.
I'll never do it.
I don't know.
It's impossible.
You'll do it.
You
no
think?
problem. Don't worry.
You think it's possible?
This. Yeah, man. Yeah.
We'll try it.
All you what you got to do is you got to stop doing the raid and just do the arena. And you need to take about 5,000 to 6,000 Lapis with you. That's it.
I don't know, man, because people say that, but like, how much would you pay for a Trust Mog if it was in the shop? Like, how much would you pay? I don't know.
It's funny that you bring up the Trust Moogle that's in the shop, right? Let's talk about this Trust Moogle for a second, because I'm a little like. At first, I was thinking, should I get the Trust Moogle that's valued at 300 Star Quartz? And every time I look at it and I look at my Star Quartz, I'd be like, no, I'm not doing this. This is unacceptable. No, I'm not doing it. But then I look at if I was going to get a Trust Moogle and pay actual money or Lapis for it, I could probably spend 1,000 maybe 2,000 Lapis. I think I could do that.
Okay.
I think I'd be cool with 2,000 Lapis maximum. I don't think I would freak out. Now, if it was higher than that, I might shit bricks because I'd be looking at my Lapis and I'd be looking at the Trust Mogul and I'd be thinking, fuck to the no. But, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't know. So, yeah.
All right,
we'll see,
dude.
man.
So,
we'll see.
What's coming up on the banners, man? What's coming up?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, man. I'm going with what I've been saying for like the last month and a half, man. Type Zero. It's gonna happen, baby. It's gonna happen. Type Zero's
I believe
coming,
in
baby.
you now. I am. You know what? I'll hold the sign up with you. Type Zero's coming.
Type
and
Zero,
it's gonna
baby.
be a bummer. Type Zero banner,
yeah.
the first one blows. You're gonna be saving. You know, if you didn't spend on the Christmas and you didn't spend on Type Zero, you're gonna have a bunch of Lapis and tickets saved up for our good old boy Orlando.
Oh yeah.
Because I've heard and what I've read and
next
looked up,
month.
the first Type Zero banner fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, the first one, I can pull it up real quick if you want, but the first Type Zero banner, I think there's only a couple TMs that are even worth getting out of those guys. And besides that, the units themselves, yeah, they're not
like big units. There's nothing like huge you want to be pulling for. Like, I know there's another Type Zero banner that has Rim on it, right? And that's amazing because Rim is god tier support, you know, and also could do a lot of damage with magic. But like the first one, it looks kind of like a bad one. I don't know. I
think the first one is what? Trey, Jack, 7, and Ace. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's right. And Trey is like a 3 to 5 star. Jack is a 3 to 5 star. 7 is a 4 to 6 star. And Ace, being the big dog of the banner, is a 5 to 6 star. And I think when I looked at his shit, I was like, okay, yeah, he sucks. Like his best attack. It was like
you can actually look him
laser.
Up right now on the wiki. I'm
looking him up right now, homie.
Wiki.
Yeah, I'm looking him up right now. He gets
Tri-beam laser.
Tri-beam laser. It's like they ripped something off from fucking Dragon Ball Z, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Yeah. I just don't understand what the fuck they were doing, man. Sometimes I'm just confused. But I mean, Spirit Hand, I don't understand what that is, and I also don't know why they called it Spirit Hand. Like, is that like the Spirit Finger thing? Is that what this is?
I don't know. No. It looks like it's like Spirit Hand. Is that supposed to be when he like pulls a card out of the deck? It's like, well, he's like Twisted Fate.
I don't know.
MP
I
charge 70%, MP supercharge 20%, MP mega charge. What the hell?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But
his TM
does. It's MP recovery to self.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
I don't know. I mean, man. Ace is a cool ass looking character, but
yeah, his TM isn't bad, man. He has his TM is called Acceptance, and it has Magic plus 30%, MP plus 20%. Kind of dope.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good upgrade from the Shantoto TM, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't know about these guys. I wanted the Type Zero banner like a month ago, so I knew that we were back on track with what they were releasing on JP.
In Japan, yeah, I know. And
they haven't done that. They've been fucking bro. Yep. We're never gonna make it back to the main path, man. We're striking out in the wild and we're looking for shit, and we're not finding anything cool right now. Once we get to the Type Zero banner, we should be back on the right path, but we've strayed. We've fucking strayed, man. I don't know what's going on anymore, but
I don't know either.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun. We'll get our banners. If you want to get some cool units, you can. If you don't want these cool units, you can definitely pass on them. I don't think these guys are time limited. I think they're always in the pool, so you'll always have a shot at getting these guys. Yeah, that's about it, man.
You'll be sad when you do.
You probably will. Probably will. I'm not gonna lie. Unless you were a big fan of Type Zero, which I was not. Personally, when I got Type Zero, it was for the demo.
Please pull Ace. If you love Ace, get him, man. Like, you put him on your team. Look cool. Like, make it good for you.
Exactly. You know, I mean, if you're a big fan of Type Zero, there you go, man. Fucking, you get your characters, you got your dudes in your school outfits, you know, and yeah, I guess if that's what you wanted, you know, do your thing, homie. But anyway, I'm glad we agree on a banner finally. Besides, you know, the Noctis thing from last week, I'm glad we agree. Type Zero hopefully is the next banner that comes out, and after that we'll see what happens. But do you think we're getting any 6-star enhancements for anybody? Do you think Rain's coming soon?
Oh yeah, Rain's got to be soon. Maybe Rain will be released with Type Zero. That's a good point, because Rain should have been released when Chizuru got her 6-star. That's all it was in Japan, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, what color is your front door, Tech?
My front door is white, I think.
Mine too. I want to paint it red though.
Why do you want to paint your for Christmas?
Because because the outside of the door is white. I think a red door with white on the outside looks good. Now it's Christmas colors, I know, but I think it would look good. I think it would. I don't know. That's just me, though.
I'll have to think about that.
Right.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and move into the questions. So, if anybody has some questions for good old Clake and myself, go ahead and shoot. Meanwhile, I'm going to stare at this arena bubble. My little orbs they're getting full. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm
India
saying?
says, "Is there a way to refill arena orbs and energy at the time? Level up." Level up, refill
leveling up
instantly.
Mm-hmm. Instantly, yep. All right. I see Malheim says rank 1 in the hold on. Rank 1 in this event has 75k points. That's 9k energy with an average of 100 energy. That's 90 refills and is only day 1. For me, it has no merit because they're literally paying for those trophies without any kind of skill involved. It's not like getting challenge league or challenger in league or global elite in CS:GO. What are your thoughts about this? Oh, I completely agree. The ranking system is completely for pay to win people. This is their time to shine, man. But let them.
Yep.
Like I said, let them do their thing. I'm gonna join them for a little bit because I still got to finish my shit anyway. My individual rewards. I'm gonna join them for a little bit. I might go a little crazy in there, see if I can get into the top 10, but top 10,000, not top 10, but top 10,000, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is definitely for them to get their. This is their time for their EP-ness to grow large and strong and cause explosions. So, yeah. We'll see, man. I thought I just saw another question. Nope, I'm not going to answer that one.
Okay,
most...
here we go.
Go ahead.
It says, for the JP New Year's banner, was it a 5-star ticket that you could use at any time? No, Disco's to forever. From watching this video of the Japanese, this girl buying it, on the Japanese version of the game, after she bought it, so like it would be after you would like click to purchase it for 10,000 lapis, you would actually go to a new summon screen. It looks new to me, and you would summon the 3 summons would come out for you. So it's not you would do it immediately. You would have as soon as you buy it, the summons happen. That's the way it looks like to me right now.
Pretty much. And it looks like what the summons were there for 3 days. You could buy the pack for 3 days, and that was it. Once you get it, that's it, man. So you can't hold off on doing your summons until the next banner drops. You either use it or you use it. That's it. You're done.
You use it or you lose it.
Yeah, man.
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Badass Clake and Tech. Most wanted units if you were free to play.
I don't think it would change for me.
It wouldn't change for you? It probably wouldn't change for me either.
If I was playing the game free to play, I would be saving all of my lapis up. I would be summoning on banners that gave me chances at good 3 to 4 star bases and not go ham for 5-star bases until this came out.
Yeah, my units would change.
And then I really want him. So
yeah, I still want Orlando and Prish. Yeah,
you want Orlando? Okay,
I do. Orlando's one of my favorite characters in the entire
Okay, I didn't know that. Thing. I know you keep saying that, but I didn't know he was like. You really like him as a character. That's
cool. He's awesome.
Yeah,
I like him. Let's see what else we got here, man. Growth egg as a quest reward, would it be better? Or I think that would be better. I would definitely like if Medias had something else.
If it was a request reward, hell yeah, we'd all get it and use it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. What you got there? You see anything else?
Do you think Type 0 units will have exclusive global weapons like Final Fantasy 13 units? I think there's a slight chance. Ikumara, thank you for the question, and I do believe there's a chance that we could get some weapons for the Type 0 characters. Could be a possibility, because global seems to be, and Gumi seem to be wanting to give us a lot of global exclusives, so to make us a little bit different than the Japanese version. So what do you think, Tech?
I think that like Gumi loves their global exclusive nonsense. They really, or not global exclusive. I'm sorry, but event exclusive. I mean, we just got a whole bunch of retarded stuff, including Thunderfall from the 13 event. And yes, I called it out. Stupid ass Thunderfall. Say something. Anyway, and we got a whole bunch of other like exclusive. They love exclusive gear, man. Any reason like is giving you exclusive items in the event, even if you don't want them as a collector, you're gonna want them. Even if it's bad, man. Like, I'm sure Clay has a Thunderfall that he really should sell at some point, like me. It's worth 10,000 gil. We can do it, man. But I still have my Thunderfall. I should have bought 2 so I could have sold 1 on stream. Anyway, yes. It's a great way of getting people to spend their energy to get more event currency. So you have the chance of spending Lapis to get more energy. So of course they'll have those in there. I'm sure they'll have something specific for the Type 0 people. Pretty sure. Anyway, you see another one in there?
Let's look. We got a question that was asked. When are we getting better weapons that aren't TMs? Randomized. My answer to that is we will never get better weapons that are better than TMs. I don't think that's your question, but I don't think they'll ever just give us weapons that are better than TMs because it would dilute the efficiency of TMs. And it would cause people not to summon as much or TM farm as much and spend Lapis. However, as events come out, I'm sure they'll be giving us better armor, better things like that for free to play, but it will never be as good as TM. So I think you just have to wait on events and pray that Gumi gives us stuff. I mean, I don't really know much about Japanese equipment releases, so what about you, Tech?
Yeah, I mean, I think the only item we're getting that's even comparable to a TM, which you're gonna have to fight tooth and nail to get, is Gilgamesh's sword. So and it does beat out Sakura Fubuki. But like you only get one of them. You're only getting one of those swords. Whereas Sakura Fubuki, you can pull out as many Miyukis as you can manage to summon. That's how many you can, how many potential Sakura Fubukis you can get. Gilgamesh's sword is a one-time thing. You can put it on one character, and that's the only one that's going to get the true maximization of blade mastery. But that's it. That's it. Like once that's over, that's it, man. And yeah, just like Clay said, you can't expect them to ever drop anything that's really going to surpass a TM. That's why either if they're going to put stuff out that drop or that surpasses the TMs we currently have, that means the TMs in the future are going to be better. That's all.
That's the power creep, yeah.
Yeah.
We see some people that are saying that they did give us a 150 attack greatsword from a Dragon Quest reward. So the Dragon Quest reward collab. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay. 150 attack greatsword sounds pretty freaking good.
That does.
Somebody else said it was 125 though. Somebody else said it was 125. So we don't have confirmation on that. Oh, he meant 125. So it was 125. So it matches the power of Deathbringer and the God. Why can't I think of the name? Excalibur. So not too bad. And then I have someone asking, will you and I stream if the New Year's bundle is real, will we stream our pools for the 5-star base pools? Hell yeah. Like I no take without even asking if it's a yes.
Oh yeah, and post it right up on YouTube right after. I love this stuff. Summoning is, and it's not even about the gambling aspect of it. It's just fun. Like really.
It makes your stream fun. It makes you want to share that experience with people. That's one of the things that pulls people together for this game. You want to share your experience in the game. That's how a lot of games are multiplayer. Everybody multiplayer. It's fun to share your experiences. So for sure, we'll stream.
Agreed. Any Gale keys that are worth getting? Honestly, I think that aren't the Gale keys. Like I'm assuming that we're gonna have another type of vault in the future. And I assume that in order to unlock this next vault, you're going to have to get all the Gale keys anyway. Just like you had to get all the Earth Shrine keys, or Earth keys.
Which I still don't even have all the Earth keys.
You sad, sorry son of a...
I hate quests, man!
I know, man. I know. But
they suck. You just go talk to one person, kill something, talk back. I don't know. It's not very fluid. It's like, I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it.
All right.
Here you go. Here's one. Since Gumi is moving away from awakening the same units from the JP version with Medius and Sirius, which units would you two like to get a 6-star? You go first, Tech.
That is a good question, man.
It is. That's why I like to pick it out.
Honestly, I would like to see one of the FF9 characters get a 6-star if we don't get Steiner as a base 5-star. And I know that sounds weird for me to say I want him as a base 5-star. He could be a base 4-star. That'd be cool too. But I would like to see a FF9 character get a 6-star upgrade, and who that 6-star would be. Ooh, it's a tough one, man. Because I would really like to see Zidane get a 6-star, and I would like him to get.
You would like Zidane over Vivi?
Vivi would be nice, but I can honestly see them fucking that up. I could really see that.
Probably, you're not wrong. Yeah. I feel like I know that Zidane had. Well, my pick would be the Shadow or Sabin. But I don't think it's going to happen.
Sabin would be nice, actually.
Sabin would be sick, right? And
yes.
then he would have his.
I love my monks, baby.
Move. his big move would be like
train suplex,
blitzes or whatever.
Yeah,
that would be sick as fuck if he like just grabbed a train and like bash it on the team. That'd be so much.
Oh my god,
if you want to go nuts. But with the Zidane at least holds value.
Yeah,
with his dual wield TM. Vivi is just a laughing stock, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I think that would be good for him too, because he has the dual wield TM. It would make sense that he could have dual wields in a lockable ability, and then maybe give him something good. Record Keeper has all these different skills that they have unlocked, through their soul breaks. I could see them being used as actual skills for him, and so he could be a pretty amazing character, man, if not a breaker of some sort. So, Anyway, that's just me. Good question, though. Good question. You got another one?
Let's see.
We can answer one more. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Found one. You found one?
Let me see here. I'm looking.
I think. Hold on.
Ooh, go ahead.
You go ahead. I have to look something up. You answer that one.
All right. Given what Square Enix did with Mobius lately with buyable jobs, do you think they'll ever approve us getting the base crystal change? I do think that we will get the base crystal change. That's going to happen. And I think the reason that the reason this has to happen, and just the way they did in JP, eventually we're going to have way too many 3 and 4 stars to where you're going to get a lot of troll 5 stars eventually. You know what I mean? So you have to change things like that. Plus, a lot of us are speculating that FF7 might be the first 7-star crystal. For that to happen, they would have to change the rates for all the other crystals so that you don't have a chance of pulling one of these freaking 6-star, crappy units or a 5-star crappy unit. You need to have that change. Plus, it looks like they've already adjusted some of the rates because I haven't had a shadow in 2 weeks, man, and it is lovely. It's a little sad if anybody hadn't got his TM and really wanted that shit. Don't know why you would, but if you really wanted it, it seems much harder to get now. But on the same note, I do think that they have to change it because it's gonna be miserable without it. But what are you looking up there, Clay? What are you looking up?
I was trying to look up how many runs it would take to finish this event, but the thing is, you have to remember because you get. How much energy you have to spend on a leader pro, et cetera, et cetera. But the thing you guys have to remember is that we are getting a second boss. We're getting an upgraded boss from the Dread Snowman to the Horrible Snowman, which will have Advanced Pro and Elite. And I'm assuming it will give us, more points. And that would be what you want to farm. So it's kind of hard to base if a free-to-play player can fill it all out. I'm assuming so. I'm assuming they wouldn't make an event that a free-to-play player couldn't finish if they grinded all of their energy all the time. Like, I just don't think that's I think it's definitely possible to do. Someone asked that, so yeah, I think it's possible. Okay,
sounds good, man. Sounds good. All right, I think that's everything. I'm ready to get my my Santa Rosalia and pretend that she's slutty. Yeah, let's do this, man. Let's go ahead and say goodbye. So Clay, let me get you full screen. Go ahead, say goodbye to everybody, bro.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this this Christmas special, Enter the Farplane. We will be back next week. And you guys can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube. Catch me on there. If you guys have any questions, don't feel afraid to message me on Twitter, tweet at me, things like that. And it's been fun. Have a great Christmas. Happy holidays, guys.
Word. And yeah, I'm with him on that, man. You guys have a great holidays. I'm sure we'll see you before New Year's. I think we'll see you before New Year's. But if we don't, Happy New Year's, or Merry Christmas, or whatever you celebrate. And if you're looking for me, you can definitely find me on Twitch. Same with Twitter. You can find me on YouTube, SoundCloud. I think I have something else. You can also find both of us on that Amino app, which will not stop blowing up my phone. Which I actually can't find Clay on. But anyway, you guys have a great night. Thanks for being here, and as usual, it's a pleasure. So yeah. So I'm ready, man. I'm ready to get these units. You know what I'm saying?
How many pulls you doing?
I have enough for 15, or I have 15,000 I can spend on it. It's a very. I'm thinking I might do 2 11s though, because I need some lapis. But 2 seems like enough for me. I don't think I want to go higher than that. I don't.
Yeah,
think,
I would only go 2.
Yeah, I think 2 is where I'm stopping. And I'm not spending any of my tickets. I am on full ticket save mode for Orlando. So yeah,
Nice.
And I don't know what's going on with my chat. I hate the fact that it's all broken right there. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move over to my stream. So give me a second. It'll be up in about 2 minutes. All right, stopping the stream now.